You need to watch this if you struggle with managing your money. Welcome back to the channel. I'm so excited to have you here with me today. Today we're diving into the 7 best budgeting tips for beginners in 2024. Whether you're just starting out with managing your money or you're looking for a refresh, these tips will help you gain control of your finances and achieve your financial goals. Budgeting is a crucial skill that can set you up for success, no matter what stage of life you're in. These tips will help you gain control of your finances and achieve your financial goals. Let's get started. But before we jump in, I want to remind you to smash that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Your support means the world to me and helps me keep bringing you valuable content. I'm always posting new videos about personal finance, real estate, and entrepreneurship, so hit that notification bell to stay updated. You don't want to miss out on any of the tips and tricks I have in store for you. Now let's be real, budgeting can seem about as exciting as watching paint dry, but trust me on this, it doesn't have to be a painful experience. With the right approach, budgeting can actually be quite empowering and even a little bit fun. These tips are all about making budgeting simple, effective, and even a little bit fun. So, grab your favorite notebook or budgeting app and let's get started. Whether you prefer pen and paper or a digital tool, having a system in place is key to staying organized and on track. Remember, the goal here is to make budgeting a habit that you can stick with, not something that feels like a chore. So, let's dive in and make 2024 the year you take control of your finances. So, grab your favorite notebook or budgeting app and let's get started. I'm here to guide you every step of the way. Before you even think about touching a spreadsheet or downloading a budgeting app, we need to talk about your why. Why are you even bothering with this whole budgeting thing? Do you want to finally buy your dream house? Maybe it's that perfect home you've always envisioned, with a garden, a cozy living room, and enough space for your family to grow. Maybe you're tired of living paycheck to paycheck and want to build a solid emergency fund. Imagine the peace of mind that comes with knowing you have a financial cushion to fall back on in times of need. Or perhaps you're dreaming of early retirement and sipping cocktails on a beach somewhere. Picture yourself enjoying the freedom to travel, pursue hobbies, and spend quality time with loved ones without financial stress. Whatever your financial goals are, write them down. This simple act of writing can transform your abstract dreams into tangible targets. Seriously, get a pen and paper and make it real. When you see your goals in writing, they become more concrete and achievable. Having clear goals will not only keep you motivated but also help you make smarter financial decisions in the long run. You'll find it easier to prioritize your spending and saving habits. Think of it like this: if you don't know where you're going, any road will get you there, right? Without a clear destination, you might find yourself wandering aimlessly, making financial choices that don't align with your true desires. But when you have a destination in mind, you can plan your route, avoid unnecessary detours, and reach your destination much faster. A well-defined goal acts like a GPS, guiding you through the twists and turns of financial decisions. Your financial goals are your destination, and a budget is your roadmap. Together, they provide a clear path to follow, ensuring you stay on track and make progress. It's about making your money work for you, not the other way around. By setting clear financial goals, you take control of your financial future, making intentional choices that lead to a more secure and fulfilling life. I know, tracking every single expense sounds about as fun as a root canal. It's tedious, time-consuming, and let's be honest, not the most exciting task on your to-do list. But trust me, this is one of the most important steps in getting your finances in order. It's like laying the foundation for a house. Without it, everything else can crumble. Think of it like this. If you had a leaky faucet in your kitchen, you wouldn't just ignore it and let the water keep dripping, right? That constant drip, drip, drip would not only be annoying but also wasteful. You'd want to find the source of the leak and fix it as soon as possible. The same principle applies to your finances. Your money is the same way. Every dollar that slips through the cracks is a missed opportunity to save or invest. Every little expense, from that daily latte that seems harmless to those impulse Amazon purchases that feel like a treat, adds up over time. These small, seemingly insignificant expenses can snowball into a significant drain on your finances. By tracking your spending, you can identify those leaks in your budget and plug them before they drain your bank account. It's about taking control and being proactive. Now, I'm not saying you have to become a spreadsheet wizard or obsess over every penny. You don't need to turn into a financial analyst overnight. There are tons of budgeting apps out there that make tracking your expenses super easy. These tools can automate much of the process, making it less of a chore and more of a habit. But the key here is awareness. Knowing where your money is going is the first step to making better financial decisions. Once you start paying attention to where your money is going, you'll be amazed at how much you can save. It's empowering to see the impact of small changes and how they can lead to big results over time. Now let's talk about actually creating a budget. The key here is to be realistic. Don't set yourself up for failure with a budget that's so restrictive it feels like you're constantly depriving yourself. Start by listing out your essential expenses, things like rent or mortgage payments, utilities, groceries, and transportation. These are your non-negotiables, the things you absolutely need to pay for each month. Next, factor in your financial goals. How much do you need to save each month to reach your down payment target or max out your Roth IRA? Once you have a clear picture of your income, essential expenses, and savings goals, you can start allocating the rest of your money to things like entertainment, dining out, and hobbies. Remember, it's all about balance. Your budget should be a reflection of your priorities and values. One of the biggest challenges in budgeting is distinguishing between needs and wants. We live in a society that constantly bombards us with messages telling us to buy more, upgrade our lifestyles, and keep up with the Joneses. But here's the truth. You don't need the latest iPhone, the fanciest car, or the most expensive clothes to be happy. Sure, those things might provide temporary satisfaction, but they won't bring you lasting fulfillment. Focus on your needs first, the things that are essential for your well-being and security. Once those are covered, you can then allocate money towards your wants, but do so consciously and intentionally. Remember, every dollar you spend on a want is a dollar that could be invested in your future, whether that's saving for a down payment, paying off debt, or building a comfortable retirement nest egg. If you're feeling overwhelmed by the thought of creating a budget from scratch, the 50-30-20 rule is a great place to start. This simple budgeting method allocates your after-tax income into three main categories: 50% for needs, 30% for wants, and 20% for savings and debt repayment. 50% for needs includes all your essential expenses like rent, utilities, groceries, and transportation. 30% for wants covers your discretionary spending such as dining out, entertainment, hobbies, and shopping. And 20% for savings and debt repayment is dedicated to building your financial security, whether that's saving for an emergency fund, investing for retirement, or paying down debt. Now these are just guidelines, and you can adjust the percentages based on your individual circumstances and financial goals. But the 50-30-20 rule provides a solid framework for managing your money effectively. Gone are the days of manually tracking expenses in a spreadsheet. We live in a digital age, and there's an app for practically everything, including budgeting. Budgeting apps can be a game changer when it comes to managing your money. They connect directly to your bank accounts and credit cards, automatically categorizing your transactions and giving you a real-time overview of your spending habits. Many apps also offer features like goal setting, bill payment reminders, and even investment tracking, making it easier than ever to stay on top of your finances. Some popular options include Mint, YNAB, You Need a Budget, and Personal Capital. Experiment with a few different apps to find one that suits your needs and preferences. Remember, technology is your friend when it comes to budgeting. Let these apps do the heavy lifting so you can focus on what really matters, achieving your financial goals. Creating a budget is not a one-time event. It's an ongoing process that requires regular review and adjustment. Life is constantly changing, and your budget should reflect those changes. Maybe you got a raise, started a new job, or experienced an unexpected expense. Take some time each month to review your budget, see how you're tracking against your goals, and make any necessary adjustments. Think of it like fine-tuning a car engine. You wouldn't just drive your car for years without ever getting an oil change or checking the tire pressure, right? Your budget needs the same level of care and attention. By regularly reviewing and adjusting your budget, you can ensure it remains relevant to your current financial situation and helps you stay on track to achieve your goals. So there you have it, the 7 best budgeting tips for beginners in 2024. Remember, budgeting doesn't have to be restrictive or complicated. It's about taking control of your finances, making informed decisions, and building a brighter financial future. The key takeaway here is to start today. Don't wait for the perfect time to get your finances in order. The sooner you start budgeting, the sooner you can achieve your financial goals and live a life of financial freedom. If you found these tips helpful, please give this video a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe to the channel for more personal finance tips and tricks. Sharing this video can help others benefit from these budgeting tips too. Until next time, happy budgeting.